Wednesday. Pretty sure it is. Yes, it's Wednesday. We didn't get any recording done beginning of the week. Very simply, been stuck in the trucks. I had medium duty stuff to do. Ray's doing flatbed stuff. Did get the engine block dropped off at the machine shop. Went hunting for that cab for the 57. Kind of struck out on that one. It wasn't in great shape, to say the least. So we kind of passed on that. So I think we decided we're just going to do all the sheet metal work, unless another cab presents itself. But today, what we're doing, or I'm doing, Ray's at the house right now. He actually just had a trailer fall on his leg for some reason. I don't know. Beyond me. It's pretty bad though. We're going to take the day off. But what I'm doing is all that over there. Now, let me get a closer shot, I guess. All right. I got the patch panel in right here. A little bit of mud on it, no big deal. So what I got to do is sand basically this half of the truck. Throw some paint on it. Waddle over here. We already got the window and everything tore out of it. Actually, that fender there I did a couple weeks ago, just experimenting. This side of the truck is pretty much done. Actually, you can see a difference between that blue and that blue. So I already got this side done. There's a patch panel from from corner to about there that I had to put in because it was just shot. But I just put the mirror on. Yep. The reason for all this is this goofy cage. I can't do the body work down there on the corners and do all the paint stuff with this cage on. So I gotta do body work stuff, which I hate body work. But I gotta sand for the next couple hours, get all this blue unshiny, so to speak, and then go ahead and throw some paint on her. But after the cage goes on, those sliders are next. Bolt in them 2 places, 4 bolts here, 6 bolts here. If I remember right, the rear one with the 6 bolts ties in with the rear cross member on this thing, so it all kind of ties in together. Actually, no, come to think of it, the front ones do too. I forgot about that. Yes, they all tie into a cross member, so it's all working together, so to speak. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get to sanding. Yay! All right, been about an hour or two. I didn't record doing all the sanding. That's ridiculous. I got the sanding part done. Show what I got. Tripping over everything here. So I already took the water hose, sprayed all the dust down, all that fun stuff. I'm probably gonna have to do the truck next to it too, because I think I covered it. No big deal. So then just go wait for the sun to dry it out. I'll give it a wipe with some Windex or something like that, and I'm gonna start rolling. Hopefully I can do it today. I'm not sure. Cloud's kind of weird, and the weather here has been goofy. 80, 90 during the day. Around 5-ish, it becomes a downpour. Just out of nowhere, just downpours. So it's almost like Florida. Anyone's ever been to Florida, it rains almost every day. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of cool. Literally watching paint dry here. You see the wet spots, dry spots, sun's slowly dehydrating it. So you go ahead and put the paint on, and we're just doing a roll-on paint. It's a rock crawler. It's gonna get scratched, it's gonna get dinged. I'm not spending $2,000-3,000 on a paint job and get it scratched up. That's not happening. Makes no sense to me anyway. So we go to roll this POR on. I want it to be nice and dry. I'll probably come out here with basically a leaf blower and just make sure and wet the ground near it and blah blah blah. So I probably should go change my shirt though. It's kind of turned blue in some spots. But either way, I'll let Mother Nature do her thing, go relax for a minute. Maybe we'll get back out here and throw down some blue. Alright, it is Thursday. Forgot to do an out for yesterday, but Yeah, different angle here today. I can show you. Got the door, the back half sanded. I just wiped it down, essentially getting ready to throw some paint on it. Not sponsored or anything, this is just what we decided to use. That's rude. Just some POR top coat. That's what this whole truck's been done in. Seems to work pretty good, rolls on nice and easy. Like I said, we're rolling paint on this thing. I know it's going to get scratched. I know it's going to get some blemishes in it. I'm much less pissed over, I don't know, a $30, $40 quart of paint than I'm going to be over, you know, $2,000 paint job plus. Depending on who doesn't, quality and blah, 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 blah. So, anyway. I don't know, it's got to be going on 60-something degrees right now. We'd actually go down in the 50s last night in the middle of August in North Carolina. Go figure. This weather's been goofy. So, well, yeah, got her wiped down, got her prepped, masked off the fender. I think we're ready to turn this thing blue finally. After that, we're going to take the 12-ton, turn this thing around, and get it ready to put a cage on tomorrow. Not tomorrow, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So probably Saturday morning, or Saturday afternoon, we'll put the cage on. That's the plan anyway. We'll see what happens. It's still got a little bit of prep to do. But, I'm going to get after it. I'm going to make this thing blue. It's been about 30 minutes to an hour. We now have a blue truck. Finally. It's all one color. Ugh. So, kind of excited. That's done. Probably tonight I'll put the door back together. I went ahead and pulled, I think I mentioned it earlier, the wing window and all that. The glass is still in there. It's all the way at the bottom, all the weather stripping. I just pull it out and send it to the bottom of the door. I mean, it's a lot easier than masking. Plus, you can cut in around the edges and where the weather stripping is. Much nicer. So, I guess I'm literally going to let paint dry for a few hours, and this afternoon we'll slap it back together. Got a couple of small items I got to prep on the cage, just mounting surfaces mainly. I probably blew paint in my ear. And yeah, we can get ready to throw this thing on. I don't know if I showed you guys earlier too, in the interest of making some progress. We got the front cage, and then we get the bumper. That's going on next. That'll mount up here somewhere. So yay. Trying to make progress. Trying. Between doing the wrecker stuff and you know, my spine injury and everything and just life in general, it's been hard to actually make progress, but I think we're getting there. Finally. So yay. I'll be back in a couple hours. Hopefully. Alright. Thanks to FedEx, this little guy showed up. Supposed to be here 2 days, but hey, I'll take it. It came early. Basically, remote mount oil filter housing. We're not using it for oil. We're actually using it for power steering. General game plan. I build a bracket. I don't have the steel here, I don't think. But this is going to add, I think it takes a Ford 302 filter, if I remember right. If I looked up the right part. But anyway. So what we'll do, I want to say, yeah, I'll have to remember which port does well. The 4 ports. In the game plan, I'm going to mount this down by the battery box on the driver's side. This will give me an extra, oh, I forgot how much fluid capacity. One port's going to be inlet, obviously. One's going to be out. Cool. I'll put my temp sensor in the other one here. So I want to monitor that temperature. Get this little guy. Now I'll kind of show you where all this is going to mount. Alright, now we're in the engine bay. I'm going to be out of the shot here for a minute. So of course, got our power steering pump, our combination of the F450 and the 1990 Pinto, wherever it was. I'll build a bracket to hang this out over here. I want this about level with the top. This housing, I'll build a bracket to hang it out down over here somewhere. So I can't see. Down over here somewhere. I got a pre-molded hose I literally just had in my hands. So here's our pre-bent hose from a company called Edelman. Once again, not sponsored or anything, just we decided to use. that's going to run from the pump to here. We'll have another one come off the bottom of this res to here. But on the other side of it, this is going to run to the external cooler that's going to mount between the radiator and the grill. And like I said, then I'll just stab a temp sensor in here because once again I need to monitor that. So yeah, parts are coming in, things are moving. Finally. This has been a 2-year project now at least. It's been a while. Next in the steering system is going to be the orbital or Charlene valve, whichever you want to call it. I just call it an orbital valve, whatever. Some people get pissy about it, but that's what I call it. As far as body work goes, the next thing I'm going to have to do, I'll have to cut the hood up, get some louvers in here, because this is a rowdy motor. She's going to make some heat. I got to get the heat out. So I got to figure that out. I'm not 100% excited about that part, but I got to figure it out. I do have a hole cut in the middle of the hood for a air induction ordeal. Once again, once paint dries, I put a door back together, and I'm still waiting on that to happen. It's only been like, I don't know, an hour, maybe 2. Maybe. This paint dries actually very quick. Typically 3 to 4 hours out in the sunlight, and it's pretty much, for the most part, ready to go. That's one of the reasons we like using it. Once again, not sponsored or anything stupid like that. This is what we like to use. Anyway, I'm gonna goof off. Alright, so it is Friday. Plans have moved up till today. Someone finally decided to show up for work. It was just a small trailer, I don't want to hear it. Anyway, so what we got going on, we got the flatbed sitting over there, we got the 12-ton, we got a cage, we got a ray, we got a truck. And I'm here, obviously. So, game plan is we're going to hook this cage up to that 12-ton, pick it up, kind of get it out of the way. We'll hook the truck up to the flatbed, pull it forward. I'm going to sneak in behind it. We're going to drop this cage on. That's a general game plan. We're going to kill some dinosaurs and start running. That. Alright, so we got it lifted up off the rocker. We're just taking the boards off that it was sitting on. After that, we'll get this out of the way, turned around, get the flatbed hooked up to that, to the truck. Alright, cage has been moved. Now I'm gonna move the truck. that's finally done. We've been aiming to do that for a long time now.
About a month at least.
Yeah, like I said, my health died out and just circumstances and things happen.
I've been running like a ragged dog.
Yep, I've been doing big stuff. A lot of it.
He's been doing the big stuff. I've been doing everything else.
I mean, as you guys kind of know, I run the medium duty. He knows how to do it. No question there. It's just that he doesn't have the seat time. That I trying to break my trampoline.
Test these spring stencil strap. Ow!
Oh, check that out.
I've seen that. Oh yeah,
It's pretty cool. Sorry, we got a formation of planes right now flying above. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Maybe.
Yeah, small. Looks like small Piper Cubs.
Yeah.
Something like that. Little Cessna stuff.
Yeah, they just decided to cruise overhead while we're recording every time. Now we can start making steps in the right direction. Start, outfitting the toolbox, which we have the tools for it. Just gotta put them in there now and get them out of, his hair. But that's kind of the goal, is to start moving stuff over here into the truck and make progress. So that's what we've been trying to do. But anyway, I know this is kind of a weird one. That's pretty much all we got. Unfortunately, a good buddy of ours died this week, and we kind of have his funeral thing to go to, so we're going to do that tomorrow. That's why we're doing this today, because he deserves the respect. He helped us out a lot. I guess that's going to wrap this week up. I'm going to do some relaxing, I think. He's been doing that all week. Don't let him lie. Yeah. Alright. So anyway, I got a lot of editing to do, because in all reality, I think I've got a total of 4 hours worth of footage. I got to try to condense down to 20 minutes. So we do cut a lot of stuff out. We try to keep the highlights, I guess you could say. But more to the point, we will catch you guys next week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.
Something there, something up there maybe.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, we will see you guys next week. So,
yeah, that compound turbo and the methanol will be here next week.
Lower your casket. Oh, the trailer fell on my leg.
Freaking hurt!